Hello and welcome to Yoga in the Park today. We're in the most beautiful beach today, Plage Major in Ste Agathe. So we're going to start with our pranayama exercises, our breathing exercises. So make sure that you're nice and comfortable on your back. So if you're not at the beach with us, close your eyes and imagine, because we're in the most beautiful sunshine, and let yourself become nice and comfortable. Make sure that you're centered. You can place your legs however you like and close your eyes. Begin by taking a deep breath in and exhale with a sigh. Again, inhale. Exhale with a sigh. And one more time. Take a deep breath in. And we exhale to relax. So take a moment to notice everything that's running around in your mind at the moment. Just remember, it's normal that you're thinking about all those things. And what is so wonderful is as we continue practicing yoga, we start learning ways to control that hamster that runs around in our mind. So we're going to take a deep breath in, notice what we're thinking about. And as we exhale, release that thought out into the distance, far away from you. And really start thinking about how you're going to program your mind for the next hour. And remember, it's normal if those thoughts come back every once in a while. Your job is to control them. And I find it very easy if you tell yourself that you can think about those thoughts later and come back to your breath. So start noticing the feeling of your breath on your upper lip as you inhale and exhale. Notice if there's a difference of the temperature of the breath as you inhale compared to your exhalation. At the same time, notice if there's any unnecessary pauses in the cycle of your breath. So as you examine your upper lip, you'll notice that there's a tiny pause at the top of the inhalation and at the bottom of the exhalation. But otherwise, make sure that your breath stays nice and fluid. I'd like you also to notice where your breath is falling in your system. So you'll notice by what's moving in your torso. So if it is your upper chest that's rising and falling with the breath, lower it down so it's your belly that really lifts up towards the sky as we inhale. And as we exhale, press the belly button in so that you exhale to your maximum. So again, as we inhale, we feel the belly stretch up towards that beautiful sun. And as we exhale, we squeeze out all the old, stagnant oxygen cells. And we really want to think about inhaling, bringing in all that beautiful energy from the earth around us. And as we exhale, think about relieving all those old, stagnant, and unnecessary energies from the body. Take a moment to contract your throat as well to start the Ujjayi breathing. We want to create the sound of waves through our breath. And make the volume of your breath loud enough so if somebody was beside you, they could hear you breathing. Excellent. So this morning we're going to be adding in the 3-part breath. So if you're used to it, don't worry, you can just follow the instructions. If you're not familiar, it might be easier if you place your hands on your body to guide the breath. So we take the breath and divided the inhalations and exhalations into 3 parts. So you'll notice that when you inhale, your stomach will inflate. Place your hands on the belly. Then move your hands to your rib cage, open the ribs, and then place your hands on your heart and lift the heart. As you exhale, feel the hands sink down. Then place them on your ribs. Let the ribs sink in. Place them on your belly. Let the belly sink in. And again, just keep working through this wave with each inhalation and exhalation. So again, we inhale through the belly, the ribs, then the heart. And as we exhale, the heart sinks down, the ribs move in, and then the belly button. Remember to keep your breath very slow. And it's very normal that when we begin this breath, that there's parts that we feel are more difficult to breathe out of. Don't worry about it all. Everybody has a different structure, and it comes with the practice. You'll also notice if you're having certain muscular tensions, there might be parts of your body that you really feel that stretch of the pull. And that too, it's going to work its way out with the practice. And it's very interesting to work with this breath because it teaches us where to place the breath while we're doing our physical postures. And don't worry at all if you ever lose your place. Just come back and restart. So again, we start through the belly, the ribs, and then the heart. Exhale. Let the heart sink down, the rib cage move in, and the belly button will press in towards the spine. Concentrate in on the wisdom of your breath. And remember how much your body, your mind, your soul wants to work with you to bring you back into your optimum health. Perfect. On your next exhalation, release the 3-part breath and start taking deep belly breaths. So inhale, we're going to stretch the belly. And as we exhale, we'll pull the belly button in towards the spine. Good. So keep a hold of this beautiful, happy feeling. And we'll be starting our physical asanas. So push your cushion to the side if you have one under your nose. Make sure that your hips feel comfortable on the mat. Turn your palms up towards the sky and bring your knees in towards your belly. Then we're going to let our heels dangle down by our hips and start drawing the infinity sign in the air with our knees. Start with slow, small movements. And if it feels comfortable, let that keep getting bigger with the repetitions. Keep in mind you can play a little bit with the angles as well. Change directions. And as we move in this way, remember what reactions you're feeling in the body, where you're feeling open and relaxed, and also where you're feeling tensions. This will give us indications of what we should concentrate on during our postures. Good. Exhale, let the feet come down to the ground, and then place your hands over the right knee. Take time to make a few circles with the knee, relaxing the hip and the low back. And then you'll notice that your thigh starts to massage your belly. And this helps our internal organs and our digestion as well. Good. Change directions. Take your time to inhale one way, up and around. Exhale, down and around. Good. Relax the knee. And then as you exhale, bring the knee in towards the belly. Hold your arms nice and strong so that your knee stays in position. And then slide your left leg down to the ground. Good. Flex your left foot and then press your left thigh down towards the ground. Now, keeping your arms really strong, press your knee upwards into your hands. There won't be much of a movement, but you'll feel that all of the muscles start contracting around the hip. Good. Now inhale, raise the leg up. We're going to straighten the leg. Exhale, we're going to pull the leg in towards the body. Remember, our hamstrings are very thick, so take your time to stretch them out. Good. Now we're going to hold on to the big toe with the first two fingers of the right hand, or you can hold on to the outside of your leg if you can't get a hold of your toe. Now, as you exhale, open your right leg to the right as you press your left hip down towards the earth. Good. Don't let the left hip rise up. And then relax the inside of your thigh. Feel that sun warming up your body. And you'll notice the muscles relaxing a little bit more. And the leg will just start coming down to the ground. Good. Now inhale, bring the leg back to the center. Bend your knee and keep your left hand on your right knee. Stretch your right arm out to the side, and we're going into a rocking twist. So exhale. Sorry, we're actually going to keep it stable. So just let it come down to the sand, the earth, the floor, wherever you are. And then turn your head gently towards the right. Good. Notice the tensions you have in your back so that you can lift your knee or lower your knee to wherever you need to eliminate your tensions this morning. Relax all of your back and your hips and just think about taking nice deep breaths. Good. Exhale, unwind onto your back. Good. Stretch your legs out. Make sure you feel centered on your mat. And then notice the differences you're feeling between the right side and the left. Now, bring your left leg in towards your belly and interlace your fingers over your knee. Keep your arms nice and strong. Flex your right foot and press your right thigh down towards the ground. Now, keeping your arms really strong, press your left knee up into your hands. Take a few deep breaths. Good. Now as you inhale, lift the leg up towards the sky and hold on to the ankle or the calf with your two hands, or under the knee if you need to. Good. Exhale. Bring the leg further in towards your body to feel a nice stretch in the hamstring. Remember, never move in towards pain. That way, your muscles will stay very elastic. And you'll notice if you go past your limit that the muscles will contract and you won't be able to do this stretch as we wish. Good. Now hold on to the big toe with the first two fingers of the left hand. And as you exhale, let the right arm go down to the ground. Now as you exhale, press your right thigh to the ground and let your left leg lower down towards the ground. Good. Keep pressing the right hip down towards the ground. So we don't want it to lift up from the ground. Good. Keep taking deep breaths. And you'll notice that every once in a while, the inside of the thigh will start to relax and it'll start just melting down towards the floor. Very good. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, bend your knee. Put your right hand on the left knee. Stretch your left arm out to the side. And as you exhale, swing the left knee over to the right and turn your head gently towards the left. Good. Relax your low back and then move your knee up or down to find those tensions you wanted to target this morning. Then just work with your own breath. Notice the sensations you have, especially on the left rib cage. And when you inhale, you're going to notice that your left rib cage lifts up towards the sky. And as we exhale, everything relaxes back down towards the earth. Very good. Relax your arms. And then swing your left arm the whole way over towards the right. And then help yourself by pushing it to the earth and come up to a seated position. We're lucky to have all this sand stuck to us this morning. Good. Make sure you're nice and comfortable. And we're going to start releasing our shoulders. So bring your arms up to shoulder height. And then cross your right elbow under the left. Now cross your forearms as well and see if you can bring your hands together. This is the eagle arms. Good. So we're going to look up towards the sky and let the arms move with us. And then we're going to start rolling the back down towards our legs and let the arms relax a little bit. Relax your low back. Take a few deep breaths here. Very good. We're going to do that again. Inhale, lift up one vertebrae at a time. Keep coming up and then look towards the sky. Let the arms come up as much as you can as well. And take a few deep breaths here. Good. Exhale. Roll down one vertebrae at a time. Let everything relax down. Relax your neck. Let everything sink down towards the earth. And as you exhale, let your body sink down. One more repetition. Inhale, lift up nice and slowly. Let the arms come up nice and high as you look up towards the sky. Good. Again, exhale, roll down one vertebrae at a time. Notice how your spine is starting to wake up and feel more and more elastic. Good. Inhale, come up to center. Exhale, let the arms come down. And then change direction. So it's the left elbow that crosses under the right this time. Cross your forearms, bring your hands together, and then look up towards the sky as you lift your arms. Take a few deep breaths. Exhale, come down nice and slowly, rolling the back. And come down towards the earth. Good, let everything relax. Again, inhale, lift up. Lift the head up, lift the arms up, lift the heart up. Notice the opening in the chest as well. Exhale, roll down. One more cycle. Inhale, lift up, lift the arms high, lift the head, lift the chest. And then again, exhale, roll down one vertebrae at a time. Very good. Relax your arms and come back up to seating. Good. Place your hands on your knees. This time just with your head. Inhale, lift up. And this time as you exhale, roll the back towards the back. Again, inhale, lift the heart, look up towards the sky. Exhale, round the back towards the back. One more time. Inhale, round the back forwards. Press the shoulder blades together. Exhale, roll the back. Very good. Now, straighten your back and then advance your legs. We're going to keep the knees a little bit bent. And again, roll the back forward. So some people might find that this is a good stretch. If you want to go a little bit forward, flex your feet. And from here, if you're still finding it easy, stretch the legs forward by sliding the heels. Go just to wherever you can with a straight back. Now exhale. See if you can round yourself a little bit more forward. Good. Straighten the neck by lowering the chin towards the throat. Very good. Inhale to come up. Now bend your right knee and bring your right foot to the inner left thigh. Turn your torso slightly towards the left. And as you exhale, lean your stomach over your thigh. Try to keep your back nice and straight. And it's up to you if you want to hold on to your foot or your shin, or even if you want to put your hands on the ground, whatever is comfortable for you. Again, inhale, make sure your back is straight. And exhale, notice if you can lower down again. Good. Inhale, come up one vertebrae at a time. Take your right leg and then cross it over the left. Keep your left hand on your right knee and then place your right hand very close to your tailbone. Bring the shoulder blades back and down. And then exhale, look over the left shoulder. Make sure your spine feels nice and long. And you want to feel as if there's little spaces being created between the vertebrae. And in your exhalations, you'll be able to twist a little bit more. Super. Exhale to slowly unwind. Stretch your right leg forward. Make sure you're still comfortable. And this time, we're going to bend the left leg and place the foot on the inner right thigh. So turn your torso slightly towards the right. And then exhale to lower down over the right thigh. So it's really important. We're going to try to keep our back quite straight and lower down with each exhalation. Try to keep your neck aligned with the rest of your spine. And notice your body coming back to its natural kind of form. Good. Inhale, come up nice and slowly. Take the left leg, cross it over the right. Put the right hand on the left knee. The arms go, the shoulders come back and down. Lift the heart. And then exhale to twist slowly towards the left. Good. As you exhale, come back to the center. And now we're going to open our legs to a V. And remember, the V is going to be a different angle for each person. Just make sure that your inner thigh can still be comfortable. So we're going to start at the beginning. Turn your toes towards center and bring your hands to the ground just in front of us. And just notice what it feels to rock your hips forward and backwards. So your pubic bone is going forward, your tailbone is moving as well. Good. If you're noticing that it's very hard to move your hip area, your whole goal here is just to keep your tailbone lifted and your pubic bone towards the front. If you're feeling more comfortable, start walking your hands forward until you find your natural start. Your natural stop, I should say. Good. And from here, allow the inner thigh to relax. Good. Don't force anything. Just keep picking the tailbone up in the back and breathing. Good. As you inhale, start walking your hands back to come back to sitting. So now we're going to bring our feet together with the knees bent and rock the knees up and down, bounce them up and down for butterfly posture. Now this time we're going to sit on our heels. And it's so important to stretch out our knees and our ankles. But if you have issues in that area, bring the legs forward. Now as you inhale, lift the arms up, interlace the fingers, press them up towards the sky, and look up towards the sun. As you exhale, bring the arms parallel, shoulder distance apart, turn towards the left. Inhale to center, exhale to the right. Inhale to center. Inhale, bring the arms up, interlace the fingers, stretch them up towards the sky, look up towards the sun. Exhale, bring your arms down shoulder distance. Inhale, exhale, turn towards the left. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale to center. Good. Lift your arms up towards the sky. Interlace the fingers. Stretch them up towards the sky. Look up towards the sun. Exhale. Bring your arms down parallel, shoulder height. Exhale to look towards the left. Inhale to center. Exhale to the right. And inhale back to center. This time we're going to interlace the fingers behind the head. And this time we're going to exhale, lower the right elbow down towards the right. Wherever you're comfortable, keep the elbows open wide. Very good. Take a few deep breaths here. Inhale to center. Exhale, let the elbows come down. Keep the elbows wide open. Come down to wherever it's comfortable and don't let yourself feel any pain. So we actually want to think about programming our mind to feel safe and secure with what we're doing. Inhale to center. Exhale, bring your hands down by your sides. Now we're going to sit back onto our heels and start with our knees wide open. And bring your forehead to the floor. So we're going to start with the frog posture here. This is the first way to do it, and there's several steps. So just go to wherever you're feeling comfortable. So now the next step, if you're feeling comfortable, is to spread your knees out even wider. Now from there, if you're still very comfortable, you can even open the feet. Remember, it's so important not to force anything here. A lot of us grew up doing sports and we think about doing things bigger, faster, and we think that this is how we're going to get results. In yoga, it can actually cause an injury. So remember, we work on our limit. So remember, just take a moment, go to where you're feeling comfortable in the frog posture. You might be able to open your knees the whole wide. You might be able to open your feet. And remember, everything opens with practice. And this is one of the postures that'll help so much to talk to yourself and tell yourself, remind yourself to relax your inner thigh and to relax the area around your sacrum, around your hips, to relax totally and completely. Excellent. Now you bring your knees back together, sit back towards your heels, press your hands towards the earth, and just rock your hips side to side to make sure that you feel super comfortable. Excellent. Come up onto your hands and knees. Place your wrists under your shoulder and then take a step forward with your right foot. Inhale, lift up. And we want to make sure we have a 90 degrees angle with our right knee. So we're going to work on our psoas here. So the first thing we're going to do is to take our alignment, lower the tailbone down towards the ground. The pubic bone will lift up a little bit, and some people will feel their psoas right away in front of the left hip. If you don't feel it, keep the tailbone pointed towards the ground and lift the hips a little bit more and stretch the belly frontwards. So we're just going to keep this position to relax the psoas. Very good. Bring your hands back down to the earth and then take a step back with the right knee. Now we're going to take a step forward with the left knee, the left foot, I should say. Keep the 90-degree angle, and then turn your tailbone under. Lift the pubic bone up. So this time we're looking for the stretch in front of the right hip. Sometimes you have one stretch, one side that's more flexible than the other. So remember, if you are feeling more flexible, press your hips forward, just slightly, keeping the tailbone down. Excellent. Let go of all that muscular strength. And this time we want to work a little bit with the quadricep. So we're going to bend our right knee and then reach back for the foot with the left hand. Try to keep very balanced. And then press your foot back into the hand. You're going to feel lots of movement, lots of sensation in your quadricep. Keep breathing. Good. Exhale, let go of your foot with the hand and then bring your hands down to the mat and the foot as well. Good. Now take a step back with the left knee and then step forward with the right foot. Now we're going to bend the left knee again, and this time hold it with the right hand. Look behind the right shoulder. And then when you have your balance, press your foot in towards your hand to find the stretch in the quadricep. Excellent. Let the foot and the hand come down to the mat. Step back with the right knee. And then stretch your back out in child's pose. Press your hands against the earth to stretch the back out. Good. Now, tuck your toes under your feet. And as we exhale, we're going to straighten our knees for down dog. Good. Now start walking your heels one at a time. And if it feels comfortable, press your hips side to side to stretch a little bit more. Good. Relax your hips. Slide your shoulders back. Let the heels sink towards the ground. Turn the tailbone up towards the sky. Now as we inhale, lift the leg up, the right leg up in the back. Bend the knee. And then exhale to stretch the knee down between the two hands. Now, take time to make sure you have the same amount of weight between your two legs, and then bring your forearms down to the ground. So in pigeon pose, we're looking for a stretch this time on the right side. If you're finding you're having too much of a stretch, lower the right foot further down the left quadricep. If you're not having enough of a stretch, bring your foot up a little bit, but remember to be safe with your knee, never having more of a 90-degree angle. Good, relax. Even bring your forehead down to the floor if you like. And the only thing that you need to be doing here is breathing. Make sure you relax your hips fully and completely. We often carry lots of tension in the hips. So take time again to tell yourself to relax your hips. And notice your body weight being pulled down towards the earth. Super. Now come up onto your hands and walk your hands towards your knees. Tuck your left toes under. And as you exhale, step back for down dog. Walk your dog out a few times. Good. Let the heels sink down. Turn your tailbone up. Relax your neck and shoulders. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Bend the leg at the knee. And then slide your left knee forward. So again, find your balance between the two legs. And then come down onto your forearms. So this time, adjust your left foot according to whatever your needs are. So we all have a different body shape. We've all had different experiences. We all have different tensions. So you have to find out where your limits are and adjust your body accordingly. So I'm here to guide you through the movement, and you are the one who needs to find the perfect angle. Good, let everything sink down as you take in those beautiful, beautiful deep breaths and notice the fresh air. As you exhale, notice all the tensions that are leaving your body. Good, now walk your hands in towards your legs. Roll your right toes under. And as you exhale, step back for down dog. Good, walk out your dog again. Now, let the heels sink down towards the ground. And then walk the feet in towards your hands. So try to keep your knees straight as you touch the ground. If you need to, place your hands just under your knees so that you can straighten your legs and be comfortable. Good. If you're balanced, cross your arms, relax your neck and your head, and you can just rock a little bit side to side. Good, relax your arms, and as you inhale, raise the arms up and let your hips come down for chair posture. Good, exhale, bring your hands down to the earth. And this time, we're gonna open the heels a little bit, turn the toes outwards, and sit down in a squat position. Bring your hands to your heart in prayer. Some people will have their heels up, some people their heels will touch the ground. Spread your knees out with your elbows and then press your knees in against the elbows. Inhale. Exhale. Press the knees inwards. You might notice some shaking on the interior thigh. That's very normal. Excellent. Relax your arms and then sit back on your heels. And take a moment here to roll down one vertebrae at a time. Ideally, you're bringing your forehead down to the mat. Good. Once your hands are down on the ground, move them back by your feet. And then inhale, lift them up towards the sky, keeping your shoulder blades pushed together. Good. Exhale, let the hands come down to the mat and then slide down onto your belly. Now turn your head so that your right ear is on the ground. Inhale, lift up all of your left leg and start winding it, twisting it to the back. Some people will have their leg up in the air. Some people it will be on the ground. And just make sure that you feel comfortable in your low back and relax your back as much as possible. Your breath is always the most important thing. Good. As you exhale, come back to your stomach. Now turn your head so that your head is facing towards the right with the left ear down. Inhale, lift your right leg up, and exhale, let it come backwards. Don't worry if your leg's up in the air. If it's comfortable, you can even walk it further backwards and relax your back. Excellent. As you exhale, unwind slowly onto your stomach and keep rounding over until you get to your back. Very good. Good. Bring your knees in towards your belly. As you exhale, bring them further in towards your belly by placing your hands on the knee. And as you exhale, extend your arms away from the body. Good. Again, exhale, bring your knees in. Inhale, straighten your arms. Keep working with your cycle of breath. Good. Relax your knees. Spread your arms out in a T position. And this time we're going to rock the knees side to side. Inhale to the center. Exhale, come down maybe halfway towards one side. Inhale to center. Exhale about halfway towards the other side. Good. Now, from the base point, we can decide how much our legs should go back and forth, side to side. Now, the next time they come down to the right side, let them stay stable. Spread your arms out to a T position, and then turn your head gently to the left. Relax your back and your shoulders. Inhale and exhale to your maximum. Super. Contract your abdominal muscles. Exhale, let the knees go down towards the left. Adjust your knees to whatever feels good for your back. And the only thing that you need to really concentrate on is your breath. Make sure your quality of breath is the best it can be. Excellent. With the next in-breath, take your time, press your belly button in towards the spine, bring your knees back to center, and then stretch the legs down on the earth. Make sure you're feeling nice and comfortable for the Savasana. Feel free to take your cushion. You can put them under your knees if you like. Take a moment to relax your shoulders, creating lots of space between the shoulders and the ears. And then there's nothing else that you have to do. Just let your body absorb all of that good energy you just built up. Relax your neck, your jaw, your back, your belly. Relax the inside of your thigh. And then relax your legs fully and completely. Now start noticing all those sensations you're feeling at the moment. Notice what each and every one of the postures has done to your body. Notice how easy it is to come back to your own self and have a better feeling of wellness. Feel how the sun is warming up all of your muscles and helping you relax even further. Excellent. Start waking up nice and slowly by wiggling your fingers and your toes. If you feel like it's necessary, make any final movements. Or stretch your hands up and over the head and stretch all the way from the fingertips down to the toes. The right side and then the left. Then bend your knees and roll over on the right side. Keep a hold of that beautiful sensation of relaxation by keeping your eyes closed. And then whenever you're ready, press your hand to the earth to help put you into a seated position. Feel free to sit up on a cushion or place your legs wherever they're comfortable. Make sure that you feel that your head is centered over your hips. Lengthen out through the spine. Lift your heart up a tiny bit. Let the chin come in towards the throat a tiny bit. And then let your shoulders sink down. Raise your hands to your heart in prayer, and we'll chant Om to end the class. Take a deep breath in. Thank you. Namaste.